Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, if you're new, welcome. My name's Tara and on my channel I like to talk about all things sewing, vintage inspired and DIY style. In today's video I am sharing something that I have enjoyed so much, and it's a Halloween themed pumpkin garland made out of fabric from your stash. Halloween is one of my favourite times of the year. In fact, the whole of the sort of autumn, winter lead up to the C word is quite exciting for me. And I wanted to make something to add to my little collection of Halloween inspired decorations. I don't go massively to town, but I do like to decorate my dresser in my dining / sewing room. So in today's video, I am going to be showing you how to make these little fabric pumpkins. And I think you'll agree that you almost can't tell the difference between the real one and this fabric one. So let's jump right in. You are going to need to choose some fabrics that you like. You can go for the Halloween fabrics. The fabric shops and online stores are full of them. I've chosen to go through my quilting stash, and these are all Liberty fabric. Worried about whether or not the colours go together. I've just chosen fabrics that I really like, and as long as when I put them all together they didn't jar, I went for it. And they sort of go with the colours that are already on my dresser. I've got this mini pumpkin for inspiration, Oogie Boogie candle holder. That's not necessary. You're also going to need some toy stuffing. I just got cheap toy stuffing from my local shop, Jacobs. And then I got some felt, which you're going to use to do the stem. Your basic sewing kit, pins and needles, your fabric scissors here, my old faithfuls. I got this cord which the pumpkins are going to be strung onto to create the garland. This has got a particular name. I can't remember. I think it might be called elephant cord or something like that, but I just call it's just satin cording, and I liked the colour and I felt it sort of went really well. And then I've got a plate that is going to be the, create the circle, and that's approximately 17 centimetres in diameter. A pencil or a dressmaker's pencil or something. You're not going to see any pencil marks, so I'm not too worried. And then I've got some embroidery thread or floss to create the segments, which you can just sort of see here. So the first thing you're going to do on the wrong side of your fabric is to put your plate or template down and draw around it. You'll need to do this for all of your fabrics. I cut 12 out in the end, and then the next thing you do is cut out. These are my preferred sewing and embroidery needles, and I'm doing a running stitch all the way around the edge of the circle. And what I'm going to do when I've done this is pull up the stitches and gather the circle to create this pumpkin shape. And then you stuff with your toy stuffing into the circle, and then pull up the gathers so that it closes the gap, and you secure with a few stitches at the top. And you repeat this process for all of the pumpkins that you've cut out. Change to a slightly bigger needle now and thread it with the embroidery thread, and I put the needle down through where I gathered and into as near the middle as possible, and then back over and back down through that gathered bit to create these segments. And just by eye I do that and secure it just at the bottom, and then I repeat this with all my pumpkins, and then I create the stem by top stitching down the felt and then carefully snipping just to create this little stalk type shape, and I cut it to a stalk length and then secure it in place with just a couple of stitches onto the gathered section of the pumpkin. And I repeat this for all of them, and then you have your pumpkin shapes, and some of them you can just use and dot around as decoration, and the others we're going to thread onto the satin cord. I've done a slip stitch at each end. I think I used about 1 meter for this, and then I am just going to sew each pumpkin on. I didn't measure, just by eye, and just so that it looked nice when it was hanging up. And I repeat that with as many pumpkins as I wanted to put on. This is a little bit of a fiddly bit of the process, but you know, just take your time, and you could probably do something a little bit more sophisticated than I'm doing here, but it got the job done, and sometimes that's all you really need. It would actually be a really nice idea to make different sizes of these pumpkins. You could use a much bigger plate or template to create pumpkins that were bigger, or you could do much smaller pumpkins and maybe make some kind of jewellery with them. I didn't have time to do them for this tutorial, but that's definitely something you could give a go and would look absolutely amazing. Then once all of your pumpkins are strung up, you can hang your garland wherever you like and enjoy. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial and that you feel inspired to make your own pumpkin garland. I'd love to see it, so please do tag me on Instagram. I'm at Tara Dayton Atelier. I think I'm even going to be putting this on my Christmas tree because I love it so much. Whatever you're doing this Halloween, I hope you have an amazing time. It's a slightly different Halloween this year. Not so much trick-or-treating, I should imagine, but I hope you get to have a lovely time. If you've enjoyed watching this tutorial, please do subscribe and like and share with people. I'm going to be sharing some more spooky makes next week, and then after that normal service will resume and I'll get back to normal dressmaking. It's really lovely to have spent some time with you today, and I hope you keep safe and well, and don't let the ghosty ghoulies bite. See you soon. Bye.